We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. Nate Eovaldi will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To first, he's got it. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Got it, second. The third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And that's taken for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Now that's popped up. Bogaerts is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Yanks strand a pair. Yankees nothing. Red. Garrett Cole will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts in the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing what this guy has been able to do. Think about the pressure every day he gets to the ballpark. Members of the media asking about the streak. Can he keep it going? Is he looking forward down the line? Amazing how he's been able to concentrate through all of this.
Yeah, and how it affects everyone else around him because everyone's pushing for him to get a knock every night. You can't lose sight of trying to win ball games, but man, the focus of our attention is squarely on this player.
Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Here's the 0-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gardner makes the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
From the stretch. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Judge, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored and ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big...
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it bangs off the monster. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before...
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Now the 1-0. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Digging in now, Christian Vasquez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of...
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, so his remarkable season continues as they pile on. It's now 6-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Davy Garcia comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well, and he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. Early RBI spot for him here, and not a bad guy for the job. Currently 9th in the American League in runs batted in. Hit high and deep out to left field. And nearly out of here. It's off the very top of the monster. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's out number 2.
Next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr., runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 8-0.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
At the plate, David Ortiz reined in. And Voit will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. But not... And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Voit brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Yanks leave one. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed J.D. Martinez. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot here to left center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Now back, the third baseman.
Here now is Rafael Devers. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. On to Lansdowne and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 249 career, as the blowout continues.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Jonathan Holder is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Gardner is right there, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. His prior history versus this arm, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gardner going back, and it's gone as they add still another. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot and a one-time magic number, 61 home runs on the season now as they just continue to pour it on here. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Standing in, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0. Weak grounder down the line at third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. We've played 2 full.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi.
Now batting. First baseman. Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting. Second baseman.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Fouled off. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitcher right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Stanton, and this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Stepping in now, David Ortiz. This is flared out towards second. And that's the first out.
Now back, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that's through into left, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
The batter, number 2.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Popped him up. Urshela over to his right. 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian.
So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now back.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, D-Row. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Zach Britton is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Line hard toward right center. Judge is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. 3 innings complete. Boston's out in front, 17-0. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
All I can say about this one is that he must have taken a mental holiday there. Nice throw to second, I guess. Too bad there was no play there, though.
Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 11.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Brett Gardner is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone.
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. So
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Mookie.
first pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. A solo home run there for Mookie, the 297th of his career as the blowout continues. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty B. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work. From, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
JD.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Bradley runs. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Comes set, and the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out. The 0-1 delivery. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Ben Heller gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Liner toward right center. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Now batting.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at third and now only needs a single to make some history.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Dustin Pedroia goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. First pitch coming. Here it is. It looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Wackney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Urshela gets his lead at first, nobody out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The second baseman,
The 0-1 on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
So it was a strikeout swinging. DJ LeMahieu goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Aaron Judge is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Yanks leave 1, and they remain wet. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Junior. 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Now at the plate, David Ortiz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. Those don't come along every day. Into the box, Xander Bogaerts as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Judge has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and stepping in the long ball threat, Torres. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now back.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 go the Bombers. And as you can see, they are way behind.
Leading off for the Red Sox. The
first pitch on its way.
Vasquez.
This one's down to third. Andujar brings it in, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. Dude, he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here. Tommy Kahnle gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. So here now is Jackie Bradley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting glove, only look over the...
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's off the green monster.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Runner goes for third. Strike taken, the throw, and he's safe. Comes set with the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. That misses. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 Yankee. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here's Brett Gardner now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. 0-1 the count. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Brett Gardner is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Bogarts has a play, and the inning is over. So the Yankees. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez. He's set and the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. To the plate now, Rafael Devers. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He doubled his last time through. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Stanton. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Xander Bogarts. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. LeMahieu for 1. On to Voigt, an inning-ending double play. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman.
First pitch on its way. DJ LeMahieu comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99.
First delivery to him on the way. Aaron Judge is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Andrew Benintendi just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, man. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool we got a chance to see some baseball history in this one.
Now both runners are breaking. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Count now a ball and a strike. This is line to left. Stanton there to take it. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knot.
Into the box now, David Ortiz. On a line, that's a base hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously, he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
In now, J.D. Martinez. Pitch inside, the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4. Stepping into the box, Torres starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable high drive deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
No balls and a strike to count. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Giancarlo Stanton goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, if the beat goes on, that's number 8.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Last chance for the Yankees. To third. throw on to first, and the Red Sox will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 28-1 this evening. Both Sox came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Nate Eovaldi.